dry bear. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. No, that's white boy. I can't do that either. Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Shakesbabies, and today we're shaking babies and playing Smite. This is a really terrible microphone. I couldn't find my other microphone. Alright, this is my first Smite video upload, so if you notice anything that sucks or is terrible, like me eating combos, let me know. Yeah. Today I'm playing Ao Kuang, the windy dragon, who's windy and full of wind and dragons and squiggles. If you haven't played Smite before, basically it looks like this. This is the conquest mode. Basically there's 3 lanes, a bunch of towers, a bunch of flaming birds called phoenixes or phoeni, and basically you just destroy them all to get to the Minotaur. Some people say that it's a clone of League of Legends, but if that's true, then all Call of Duties are clones of Wolfenstein. It just has some similarities, but it's better. It's actual action shots. You have to aim your shit instead of just clicking everywhere. Anyways, here's Guan Yu. We're gonna rock out this little buff together. Me and Guan Yu will soon become mortal enemies. You'll find that out later. I decided to start trying to cast because I'm usually the best skilled person in a solo queue, which isn't saying much, but I'm also too terrible to even think about competitive, so it's a nice balance for YouTubey stuff. My clan is 0 teamwork, if anyone was curious. It's got 1 member in it, that's myself. Not bragging. Seriously, if anyone is not terrible and doesn't constantly lose. These are the new maps, which I fucking hate with a passion for many, many reasons. The old maps, right, it was 2, 1, and 2, and you had some fun, and you played with people, and you fucking, you did Smite, basically. These maps, the new meta is 1 and 4 junglers. It's like you barely get to lane anymore. They should just remove the lanes and make the whole thing a giant jungle of people just ganking back and forth. Plus, once someone yells out jungle 30 seconds into a character pick, and 2 other people are already together with themselves, that means that you have to solo lane, and you can't solo lane with just any god. You have to pick like 40% of the gods maybe can solo lane. The rest, like if I want Ares and I'm by myself, I can't pick Ares anymore because Mr. Monkey Man wanted to fucking jungle, so I've got to pick the same 5 people every game now. It's just wonderful. Anyways, I don't push early mid lane with Ao Kuang because basically he has no escape. He's a slow, wiggly dragon. Plus, look at all the people casually passing me by in my lane. It's a high traffic area with this new map. So I like to hang back until I'm up there, until at least my tornadoes are clearing waves. Ra pops into the lane just to say hi. I try to express my concern, but he doesn't like swear words, so he interrupts me. Monkey pats me on the shoulder on his way to get some bananas at the local market. We're a friendly community here in Smite. Here I barely get away with my life. Apollo thinks it's a perfect opportunity to gank, I guess. So I do what I can. I run in from a mile away, but by the time I get there, somehow Apollo's out of mana, and, well, this happens. Feels set up and slightly raped as Apollo stands triumphantly and goes on his merry way. Our monkey comes in for the worst gank attempt I've seen in quite some time. And Apollo again sees my abundance of mana, calls for another gank, but I remember what happened last time, so I tell him very kindly, no thank you. It doesn't stop him. He comes over to give me a congratulatory shot in the face. All Anubis has to do here is try not to die for a second while I come to help him. It's apparently asking too much.
Your right tower is under attack.
So I shoot some air up Ra's asshole, chase him down for a second. I gently cough on Ra's cheek and he collapses. Such is the power of the wind god. Meanwhile, if you'll notice, Guan's pushing up the lane with about 10 HP and no visible enemies on the map, so of course it's my fault.
An ally has been slain. Enemy missing middle.
Next item I get's the Book of Thoth. It was pretty much invented for Ao Kuang. By the time you finish it out and get all your stacks, along with the rest of my gear, I end up with about 800 magic power. If you're wondering why I got the Watcher's Gift, I don't really know. I'm trying it out. It's a good concept for tanks so they can stay farmed, but I mostly got it for the MP5, HP5 regen. Guan gets ganked again and gets pissed, tells me to push so that I can enjoy the feeling of ganking. So I run off to kill the nearest living thing, which happens to be Ra.
Your right tower has been destroyed. Take middle lane. Take right lane.
Run off to help kill the Freya, who seems to think she's invincible. Alter my pursuit angles. Thank you, high school football. And if you're wondering why I threw a tornado first instead of the gusty winds, besides the fact that I only have enough mana for one ability, it's because I like to use Squall, then Tornado if they're running in like a straight line or I can tell where they're going. Otherwise I'll Tornado first, that way it kind of funnels them into an area where I can Squall them. Anyway, whatever works for you. Back to why I hate this map and junglers, is because people don't actually know how to jungle. They watch like one YouTube video, think you just run in circles and collect buffs, and that's jungling. They don't gank, they don't do shit, they don't call out anything. It's like they don't want to play Smite, they just get lost in their own minigame of kill the small mob camps. I've seen people that were 20, level 20, fully maxed gear. You don't need any more gold or XP, and they're still just killing mobs in the jungle because they don't want to play the actual game of Smite.
right lane. Help right lane. Help right
A
lane.
mighty storm!
Okay.
So Guan Yu dies again, and oh, there it is, right on time. Comment.
Has been slain.
Waiting for someone to blame. Here I throw my tornado behind him because you think a sane person with that much health and mana would run away. You know, no. You know, so I hit Ra. They're both, they're really low, right? I got enough for one more tornado.
Right lane.
So I throw it behind them, and I set up Monkey for a double kill.
Has been slain. Double kill. Enemy missing
Which is
left.
fine. I love to do all the work and get an assist. That's why I play the game.
Has been slain.
Put out my vote of confidence. Just, you know, pump our team up. Whenever you can, you want to raise the morale. And
A must.
I like to talk a lot. Not just necessarily to run people down, but just to talk. Because I got nothing to do while traveling.
Your left tower is under attack. Good game.
A mighty storm!
I'll attack right.
I really must.
Throw down my ward. Just in time to see Freya wants to party. Oh, I make it windy. I don't throw my ult because I, for some reason, think she's stopped following me. So I turn around, see that she's still crazy. Throw my ult, hit her, turn around thinking victorious. This bitch does not move like a rational god, so I can't predict her goddamn movement pattern, so I just put down a tornado on myself thinking she'll walk into it. That works. A big part of being good with Ao Kuang is being able to predict where your enemy's going, because he's basically only got 2 attacks. With both of them, you kind of have to put it ahead of them
Your team is
to do
destroyed
anything.
right enemy tower. An ally has been slain. Curses. An enemy has been slain. Curses.
Here, my team is being my team and getting slaughtered and pushed backwards, so I'm trying to throw out tornadoes where I can. Ra's waiting for me.
Your middle tower is
Almost hits me with this beam of love. Here I'm so busy dodging fireballs and surrender votes that I accidentally spam my F8 and bring my ping up.
destroyed a left enemy tower.
Always seems like the people who are doing the worst are the ones leading the way in the surrender votes.
A
Your
mighty
middle
storm!
tower is under attack. Good game. An ally has been slain. Your middle tower has
A
been
mighty
destroyed.
storm!
And Freya does what Freya does and ults me.
You have been slain.
If you're wondering why I haven't bought Amulet yet, it's basically just to spite her, just to let her know that I don't care, that I'm a dragon with wind, a dragon with windy breath.
An ally has been slain. Good game. Be right back.
Here I dare on her to go ahead and follow me into the jungle if he dares, but then forget that he doesn't need to follow me in the jungle since physics doesn't apply with spears and jungles. Right through the wall. La 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 la.
Life is so...
An enemy has been slain. Yes. Nice job. Thanks. Nice job.
And since there's three of them standing together, I randomly throw down an ult hoping to kill somebody.
An enemy.
And I get Chongo.
Nice job.
Notorious Chongo.
Attack right.
Best Agni North America.
An ally has been slain. Good game.
Here I tell them if they
Retreat.
want to keep chasing, they're going to have to run through my tornado, and strangely they don't seem to mind. Do what I can. I do what I can to save the monkey. But the monkey refuses to run away. So he dies.
An enemy has been slain.
The world is.
An ally has been slain.
We must.
An ally has been slain. Double kiss.
At this point, I'm starting to lose hope in our team's chances of winning. Put out a lie that I haven't lost in 8 games. I was about 6-2 at that point. But little did I know that we had a hero amongst us. Out of the clouds flies the great warrior that is Guan Yu. He does not lose conquest, squinty-eyed Chinese face.
Your middle phoenix is under
Ode 7 Guan Yu does not lose conquests. He is truly the savior of the universe. I highly doubt that this albino geisha in genie pants is actually going to rescue us.
retreat.
Anyways, now I've got my book stacked up almost, and Chronos Pendant, and with these you have pretty much the mana and the cooldown to just throw out your abilities like spam crazy. As soon as your tornado ends, your tornado cooldown is up again, so you can just keep throwing them.
Cancel that. Defend middle lane. Cancel. Defend right lane. Your right tower is under attack.
I really must.
And I hit Best Agni and I notice there's a monkey wearing a tornado hat, so I go ahead and sneeze on him too. Get a little double kill. Get a little double kill now.
An enemy has been slain. Middle lane. Attack fire giant.
Ra's ultimate is so terribly aimed that I actually almost plow into it as I dive into the shrubbery. And again, when dealing with a crazy Freya with a random direction generator, it's best to just throw down a tornado on yourself and hope she walks into it.
A mighty fall! Be right back. Okay.
Finish off my spear, which is
Team has
it's
destroyed.
basically built for Ao Kuang and Anubis. Anyone that has gets their damage through magic dots, this thing. Combine the penetration with this, your boots, and the dots, you'll pretty much have true damage by the second or third tick, so it doesn't matter if they stack against you or anything.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower. An ally has been slain. A mighty fall! Retreat! Retreat! Has been slain. Defend!
I don't know why I didn't throw down my ult right there, since they're all lovely and grouped together. I just had to wait a couple seconds so I can hit one person with it. But as long as I killed Chongo and Ra, it's all good.
An ally has
Still don't save Guan Yu.
slain an enemy.
I was waiting for the blame to go on me. Everyone on my team is fucked. I'm all by myself.
Retreat has been
I see them all coming towards me on the minimap, but I think my wiggle and my tornado will get me out of it. But then I get stunned for about 9 seconds.
You have been slain. Deicide. Treat middle lane. Okay, defend. Defend left lane. Take left lane. Attack left lane. An enemy has been slain. Nice job. A mighty fall. Be careful left. Good kick.
I really must.
Thanks. Help middle lane.
I really must.
Thanks. On my way. Ultimate is ready. Be careful. Your middle phoenix is under attack. A mighty storm! Defend right lane.
Really must.
Go. A mighty storm! On my way. Retreat!
Again, I bring everyone down to about 10% health, just to die. You know. But as long as I can set up teammates again for double and triple kills, like I said, it just brings me great joy to help other people.
I really must.
Group up. Retreat right lane. Okay, enemy. Behind us.
I really must.
There's a monkey party going on over here, so I try to help out, try to party. I'm known for getting down. Fortunately, Monkey tries to leave without his parting gift. It was more wind, the wind party. And he crashes drunkenly into a wall and dies.
An enemy. Nice job.
Don't ever try to drive home
Retreat left lane.
from a wind party if you've been inhaling computer duster all day. Commentary is hard. You have to like say things that are interesting all the time. I can't speak for 40 minutes about nothing to nobody.
Attack. Fire
I
time.
don't know who any of you are. Hey, Steve. from Minnesota. Nice to
A mighty
meet you.
storm!
Hopefully there's a Steve from Minnesota and we can...
Be careful.
Something's going on.
I'll attack right now. Retreat! A mighty storm! Nice job. Be right. A mighty storm! An enemy has been slain. Your team retreat! Destroyed a right enemy tower. An ally has been slain. A mighty storm! An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. A mighty storm! Retreat!
Apparently Monkey is immune to my tornadoes, because that doesn't affect him one bit. Been wearing a wind visor.
The end of the world is near. Be right.
They must.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. Double kill. An enemy has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
Here Guan charges past the tower into two dudes. And so I try to help with a tornado and a gust. But as usual, Guan's not happy. It's our fault.
They must.
Why? Why did you guys let me charge into a 1v2 behind a tower? As he spells your correctly. Seems to be a strange correlation between the ability to spell and thinking in general.
Aye.
Forgot to buy my Gem of Isolation. Anyways, that's more or less my build right there. I got my slows, my penetration, cooldown, and I still have 744 magic power. So, overall, the whole package. The only time I change it up is like everyone else when you're playing against a Loki and you have to get 3 or 4 physical defense items just so you can live for a couple seconds. Don't really think it's fair that there's a character you have to specifically build against. Everyone else is just mage, tank, DPS. In Smite, it's mage, tank, DPS, Loki. Here, I have to help out Guan Yu because, once again, he's gone suicidal into a group of 5 people, and I don't want to hear about how it's my fault again.
An enemy has been slain.
They must.
Ra leads everyone on a merry chase, which is quite obvious to me, so I let them know to stop. There was 4 of them down a second ago. We could have done something. And by the time they kill him, there's 2 other people up now.
Enemy has been slain. Good game.
Stop by to get some blue, just for the hell of it. You know, I could use some more blue. And Guan Yu takes the time to point out that we ain't got time for that. We have things to do, okay?
I really must.
Retreat!
I zone these fuckers while we're taking down the fire giant. By zone, I mean throw a tornado directly on their head.
I really must.
And once they feel the gusts of vengeance, they all run off. They don't want a piece of that. Who would? And me and Guan get a front row seat to Apollo suicide bombing a bunch of people. Me, being a sane person, kiss Ra on the cheek just to say hi, and then I run away. Guan Yu just fucking plows on through
Has been slain.
to die with him? Was it a suicide pact? And I try to help. My fucking teammates keep running in one at a time to die. I'm trying to let them run away here.
A mighty storm. An enemy has been slain.
Fucking Ra's built tanky as nuts. So what do I get for my efforts? Well, Monkey goes ahead and retreats, and I'm left with a 1v5 situation. Okay. Okay, that was nice of him.
Down you have been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Death. Take middle lane. Take middle lane.
Here I know that I'm not going to actually catch on her because of how far away I am. So I try to psych him out. I just pretend that I'm over here landing. You know, I've given up on chasing you. Go ahead and just back, man. Just back. And I jump in. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, look, it's a Freya. 1, 2, 3, 5 shot me. Thanks, Freya. And we come back to the usual. Just a full-out retreat down the middle lane while Guan Yu... I don't know. I don't know at this point. Apollo is trying to talk some sense into him. I check later, this Rob built anti-magic tank build. I don't know why, but you can't kill him at this point.
Retreat middle lane. Enemy missing. Shifting sides. You have been slain.
And the team leader Guan Yu trying to start some more surrenders, you know, get us in the team mood,
Must.
trying to convince us to surrender.
Really must.
If you want to throw down your ult as dragon, you gotta do it like this. Try to disguise it and hide it behind shit and while there's stuff going on. If it's a clear path, it's the most easily dodgeable ultimate ever. So wait till there's minions fighting or fireworks in the sky.
A mighty storm.
I try to come over and help, and I see that my team, as usual, is on full retreat. You know, that's what we do. That's how I get my kills, really. I don't know why I threw that there after the advice I just gave you, but at least I hit somebody. I think I was just trying to scatter them and scare them off. If I could hit like 2 or 3, they might go back. Throw down my tornado. Freya tries to Aegis, which makes me happy, and still dies. And I see Monkey pop up in the middle, so I know we're about to get pincer ganked. And back away. Try to do something, but apologize. And again, it's me versus the entire team. I got 2 lanes of fire minions coming in. Hoonbot seems to think it's a ward problem? Like they're coming out of the jungle surprising us? You don't need to ward 5 people walking down a lane. And 3 phoenixes down. You would think that this would be the end of the game. I don't know who I hit here, but people die. A couple people die somehow. Seriously. 3 phoenixes down. Anyone with any talent ever should be able to finish the game soon. Especially considering how bad we are. Alright, now, pay attention here. I'm the only one who doesn't realize there's a plan going on here. I'm just like, I'm gonna go do things normally, while Apollo is hatching a master plan. Like, I didn't see this until after the game was over and I replayed it. Like, that's how oblivious I was to this. Look at Apollo, flying across the map. Watch him, watch all my teammates. I'm just, you know, playing normally. I'm not even looking. I'm just, whatever, what's for dinner tonight? Hot Pockets? I don't know. We'll go over here and get raw. BAM! Suddenly my whole team is over. I don't see any of this, by the way. I just see raw. And I'm like, yeah, free kill. Okay, let's do it. Pow! And I actually think that we lose here. Like, I didn't even realize that we did this. I had to watch the replay to see that we won. Like, what? I thought the minions snuck into the left side or something and took down our Minotaur. Anyways, that was me. My first Fraps game ever. Lasted like an hour and 10 minutes, which sucks because it took up like 100 gigs of my hard drive. I pull off a modest 82,000 player damage. And I wonder how people can play so terribly. Our tank actually comes in second in player damage. I'm so confused that I thought that he was the other team who I thought had just won, and I thought that he was shit talking us. So I'm confused. Anyways, this is my first Audacity cast game. It's kind of terrible. I'll admit that. I can't speak for 40 minutes. And it's hard to speak about anything other than what I'm seeing in front of the screen, but whatever. You gotta start somewhere. We'll start here. This is my game. Here's a build that you already know. And I try to keep all my Conquest Arena Domination and shit above 50%. I stopped playing Assault because you can't really control that. I stopped playing Domination really because people don't know what they're doing. Like, they don't even look at minions. And there's pretty much, I've only got 2 God ranks up in the 3s. Ares and Ao Kuang are my best 2. Anyways, Shakesbabies out.